This video will detail the steps required to install modular Cartesian vanities. Modular vanities require special site preparation. Do not attempt to install the vanities until all framing, plumbing, and electrical rough-ins have been completed and the wall surface has been finished. We recommend using the services of a professional electrician and plumber. Observe all local building codes. The drawer fronts and side kit glass are packed separately. Do not unpack them until the room is safe from hazards. You'll need these tools for the installation. Cartesian vanities come in several sizes and variations. Electrical options may be provided with your vanities. Cartesian vanities are modular and can be mounted individually or stacked and ganged together to create a custom vanity installation. Vanities must be stacked first before being ganged. When stacking, place one vanity frame on top of another. Install 4 screws and 4 washers into the holes closest to the front and back edges. Install the nuts onto the screws loosely by hand. Then with a wrench, tighten all 4 locations with a No. 2 Phillips head screwdriver and a 5/16 socket or adjustable wrench. When ganging vanities together, a ganging kit is required. Assemble frames on a clean, level surface before installing on the wall. Install 4 to 8 bolts and washers into the square holes near the top and bottom edge of the side pan. Place the spacers over the bolts. Bring the adjoining pan in location to slide the bolts into the corresponding square holes of the vanity being ganged. Install all the locking nuts loosely and then tighten them with a 7/16 socket and ratchet until firmly secure. Proper installation is very important for good drawer front alignment. Making sure the vanity is level and square in all directions is critical. Mark the desired height for the vanity on the finished wall. 2.5 inches below this mark, locate and mark the screw locations as measured between the outermost keyholes on the assembled vanity frame. Be sure the marked screw locations are level. Install 2 of the supplied No. 10 by 2-inch screws, leaving about 1/8 of an inch to allow room for the vanity keyholes to fit over the screws. Place the vanity frame on the screws using the top left and right keyholes. The keyhole on the left allows for up and down adjustment. Note that these screws are not the final support for the vanity. Level the frame and fully tighten the screws to the wall. Using the provided T30 Torx bit, install the 4 supplied structural screws into the 4 top frame holes on each ganged vanity. If the wall is bowed, shim behind the mounting holes where required. Check that the vanity is level coming out of the wall. If required, insert shims behind the flanges at the bottom of the frame. Then, install No. 10 by 2-inch screws through the narrow slot of the keyhole on the flange and remove the excess shim material. To install the decorative ganging filler, pinch the top areas of the extrusion with needle nose pliers. Slide the filler down over the frame flanges. The fit should be snug and may require a rubber mallet to fully seat. Have an assistant hold the side glass panel in place while you attach the panel using the No. 10 screws and washers. You'll use between 4 and 8 screws, depending on the vanity's total height. The screws go through the oblong holes in the side pan. The nightlight option is ordered with the vanity and requires electrical outlets. All applicable electrical codes in your area must be followed. Consult the instruction manual for location details. The nightlight has no switch. It is recommended that you switch the outlet to operate the nightlight. Locate the switch near the doorway to the bathroom or connect to an occupancy sensor. The nightlight color is selectable: 2700K or 4000K. Once located, connect the wires labeled with the color of your choice. Plug in the power supply into the wall and test. Neatly restrain wires to avoid interference with drawer or drawer slides. When installing multiple nightlights, a power strip can be used. Prepare the sink support brackets per the instructions and place them on the top rail of the vanity frame, separated by the approximate width of your sink. Lower the sink onto the support brackets, positioning the sink tight to the front of the vanity frame. To protect the glass drawer fronts, it is recommended to install the countertop and finalize all plumbing before installing the drawer fronts. For H1 drawers, place the drawer front on a protected, level, and clean surface, front side down. Carefully place the drawer on top of the drawer front and thread the provided screws and washers through each hole inside the drawer into the drawer front brackets. Pull the drawer slides out of the vanity, then lay the finished drawer evenly onto the drawer slides. Push the drawer in until an audible sound, a series of clicks, is heard on each side. Ensure that the locking tab on the back of the drawer slides engage the drawer on both sides and that the clips are firmly engaged before letting go of the drawer. For H2 drawers, pull the drawer slides out of the vanity, then lay the drawer onto the drawer slides. Push the drawer in until an audible sound, a series of clicks, is heard on each side. Ensure that the locking tab on the back of the drawer slides engage the drawer on both sides, and that the clips are firmly engaged before letting go of the drawer. Pull the drawer back out. Partially install 2 screws without washers into the bottom 2 holes of the back of the drawer front. Position the 2 screws into the keyholes on the drawer. Install screws with washers into the remaining mounting holes and tighten all 4 screws. To adjust misaligned drawer fronts, loosen the drawer front mounting screws to make rough adjustments. Adjust the front both vertically and horizontally. Once aligned, tighten the screws. When working with multiple drawers, do this step on all drawer fronts before proceeding. On H2 drawers, drawer alignment can be done easily using the integrated features in the locking clips. To complete the installation, fit the screw caps on exposed screw heads throughout the vanities. Visit Robern.com for more product information.